The power of now. In this video, I will unveil all the secrets that Echkart presents in his work, which is responsible for various fortunes spread around the world. Today, Echkart Tolle wrote his work, The Power of Now, with the aim of helping people focus on living in the present and letting go of worries about the past and the future. Born in Germany in 1948, Echkart is known as a great teacher and author of the Law of Attraction for over 2 decades. He has dedicated his days to writing about the law of attraction and how we can manifest what we desire through our consciousness. When your consciousness is directed outward, the mind and the world arise. When directed inward, it perceives its own source and returns born in the UN manifest. This quote inaugurates Eckhart's work, expressing that by directing our consciousness inward, we can perceive the source of power and energy within us and how we can use it to manifest everything we desire. Regarding this, Echkart says, the inability to feel this connection gives rise to the illusion of separation from oneself and the world around you. Then perceive yourself consciously or unconsciously as an isolated fragment. Fear arises, and internal and external conflicts become the norm. The greatest obstacle to experiencing the reality of your connection is the identification with your mind, which makes thought compulsive. Not being able to stop thinking is a terrible affliction. But we don't realize why almost everyone suffers from it, so it is considered normal. This incessant mental noise prevents you from finding that realm of inner stillness that is inseparable from being. It also creates a false self made by the mind that casts a shadow of fear and suffering. Identification with your mind creates an opaque screen of concepts, labels, images, words, judgments, and definitions that block all true relationships. It stands between you and yourself, between you and your fellow human beings, between you and nature, between you and God. It is the screen of thought that creates the illusion of separation, the illusion that there is you and a completely separate other. You then forget the essential fact that beneath the level of physical appearances and separate forms, you are one with everything that exists. By acknowledging that your mind is capable of marvelous things and being aware of the power within you, remove the barriers of mental limits you have imposed. Remember, the only person capable of deciding whether you can or cannot and what your limits are is yourself, so free yourself from any limitation or negative thought. After that, you will be ready for the next step, freeing yourself from your mind. The T Hart gives in his book is to listen to your thoughts. Yes, the voice in your head that speaks in repetitive patterns. By listening to your thoughts, you feel a conscious presence of your deeper self behind or beneath the thought, so to speak. The thought then loses its power over you and disappears quickly because you are no longer energizing the mind through identification with it. This is the beginning of the end of involuntary and compulsive thinking. With practice, the sense of stillness and peace will deepen. In fact, there is no end to its depth. You will also feel a subtle emanation of joy emerging from within, the joy of being. To harness the power of now, Echkart emphasizes the utmost importance of letting go of the power of fear. Fear prevents us from many things in our lives, especially from living in the present, enjoying the moments that the universe has in store for us. Regarding fear, Echkart expresses fear seems to have many causes: fear of loss, fear of failure, fear of being hurt, and so on. But ultimately, all fear is the fear of the ego's death, of annihilation. For the ego, death is always just around the corner. In this state of mental identification, the fear of death affects every aspect of your life. Once you disconnect from your mind, whether you are right or wrong makes no difference to your sense of identity. The strongly compulsive and deeply unconscious need to be right, which is a form of violence, is no longer present. You can state clearly and firmly how you feel or what you think, but there will be no aggression or defensiveness in it. Your sense of identity is then derived from a deeper and truer place within you. Not from the mind. Fear will hold you back and prevent you from manifesting what you desire, so free yourself from it. Think about what you want: wealth, health, prosperity. Think about how you will achieve it. Now, notice your mind working against you, putting obstacles and difficulties. Didn't I tell you to get rid of your mind earlier? That's precisely why our mind and body are naturally lazy. They will do whatever it takes to save energy and prevent you from even attempting to pursue what you desire. That's what we need to break down. You have to go after your dreams, pursue them, and do everything to manifest them in your life. Therefore, Echkart expresses the now. Nothing will happen in the future. It will happen in the now. The essence of what I am saying here cannot be understood by the mind. The moment you understand it, there is a shift in consciousness from mind to being, from time to presence. Suddenly everything feels alive, radiates energy, emanates being. Applying everything I've said, take the next step, enter the now. If you find it challenging to enter directly into the now, start by observing your mind's habitual tendency to want to escape the now. You will notice that the future is often imagined as better or worse than the present. If the imagined future is better, it gives you hope or pleasurable expectation. If worse, it generates anxiety. Both are illusory. Be present as the observer of your mind, your thoughts and emotions, as well as your reactions in various situations. Be at least as interested in your reactions as in the situation or person that triggers them. By observing, you will be able to enter the now. Begin by appreciating the moment you are in. If you want to manifest something, enjoy the journey, make it fun. This will undoubtedly take you further. Above all, remember that there is no failure, only delays in results. Everything you want to manifest is already on its way. The universe has already set it aside for you. Echkart expresses, direct your attention to the body. Feel it from the inside. Is it alive? Is there life in your hands, arms, legs, feet, abdomen, your chest? Can you feel the subtle energy field that permeates your entire body and gives vibrant life to every organ and every cell? Can you feel it simultaneously in all parts of the body as a single energy field? Beauty arises in the stillness of your presence. Continue focusing on the sensation of your inner body for a few moments. Don't start thinking about it. Just feel it. The more attention you give, the clearer and stronger this feeling will become. You'll feel as if every cell is becoming more alive. And if you have a strong visual sense, you may get an image of your body becoming luminous. Although such an image may help you temporarily, pay more attention to the feeling than to any image that may arise. An image, no matter how beautiful or powerful, is already set in form, so there is less space to penetrate more deeply. At this moment, I invite you to declare your prosperity in the comments. Write the following words: I am a winner, I am prosperous, I receive, I deserve, and I am grateful for all the good that the universe has. For me, say that you were capable and that you were already a winner. If you want to learn more about the law of attraction, more videos from our channel are appearing on your screen right now. Click and see you there.